Hello, hello, hello. My name is BD Wood, known as Brian Woodson. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning to my YouTube channel. I'm here to encourage, to inspire, to motivate, and to have real talk and real conversation. For those of you who are my regular subscribers, thank you. I'm humbled, I'm honored. Thank you for continuing to watch and taking the time to watch. Please continue to share. Please continue to subscribe. And just thank you for being a blessing to this channel. And for those who just found me, thank you. And I pray that this is a blessing to you as well. Thank you so much. Today I want to talk about a subject that we all can relate to, or I believe we can relate to in some kind of way. And it's simply the blessing of a mother. The blessing of a mother. I'm not sure when you receive this video, but for all the women out there, I just want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. Whether you're a grandmother, an aunt, a mentor, a godmom, a mother figure, example, a sister, a relative, a church mom or church auntie, whoever you are, again, happy Mother's Day. We're so thankful for you. Mother's Day can bring about a lot of different emotions. It's a day of joy. It's a day of excitement. It's a day of celebration. It's a day of humility. It's a day of giving flowers, remembering, embracing, spending time with our mothers or those who are mother figures in our lives. And that's great. And we ought to count our blessings and be thankful and show our mothers or those mother figures how grateful and thankful we are. Because without them, we would not be here. Mother's Day can also be a day of emotion, a day of grief, a day of sorrow, a day of pain, a day of hurt, a day of what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda, a day of pain, a day of just not understanding why. It may be because your mom is no longer in your life. Maybe she disappeared. Maybe she's incarcerated. Maybe she's in a nursing home. Maybe she's sick. Maybe she's, not able, maybe she's had passed away. Maybe she never was a part of your life. Maybe you never knew your mom. Whatever the case may be, Mother's Day is a day of celebration, but Mother's Day can also be a day full of just different emotions. And for those of you who have your mom and she's still alive, please celebrate her, love on her, call her, text her, send her flowers or gifts or whatever you do. But just let her know how much you love her. Let her know how much you're thankful for. Let her know, just the blessing of just her being in your life. I know for me, I lost my birth mom at 4 years old. She died of a rare disease back in the 80s that the doctor said 1 in probably a million people got. And just so happens she had it, and there was no cure for it. And I was born 2 months premature and pretty much almost died. I was in the hospital for over a month fighting for my life, being born 2 months premature, weighing less than 2 pounds. Something I never shared before, but now you know. So during the whole time of when the time that prior to her having me, she was sick, and then because she couldn't hold me in too much longer, she had to give birth 2 months early, and then the time after she had me, she became sicker. So it was kind of hit and miss, her being in and out of the hospital or whatever the case may be. I'm sharing this example because I know some of you can relate, meaning that your mom may have been sick. Maybe you lost your mom at a young age. My aunt lost her mom at 1 year old, and when I talk to her, sometimes she just in shock. And she's 10 years older than me, and and just the fact that she didn't know her mom at all. I know maybe two or three events of not having my mom. I mean, I've had my mom in my life, and that's about it. And it's very vague. But the one event I do remember is when she was in the casket, and we had to put her in the ground in the casket, and going into the church. I remember that very clearly, as if it happened yesterday. And I'm not trying to sadden anybody. I'm just being real, because life is real, right? We lost aunts, and we lost grandmothers and great grandmothers and cousins and mother figures and moms and mentors and sisters and whoever that may have been a mother figure in your life in some kind of way. Because we all wasn't raised in a perfect household with a dad and a mom and sisters and brothers. Let's just be real about it. We all was not. Some of us were raised in single parent homes where either the daddy took care of you, or maybe the mama took care of you only, or maybe it was a grandparent or an adopted parent or an aunt or a sister or a godparent or whatever. We all wasn't raised in this perfect home. And those of you who were, that's a blessing. And those of you who wasn't, it's still a blessing because you're still alive today, right? So we got to give God praise for that, right? So what I'm saying is that celebrate your mom, whether she is alive and well, or even if she has passed away. Remember those lessons if you're able. And maybe you, like I said earlier, maybe you don't even know who your mom is. Never knew her. You was adopted, or I got taken on by somebody else, or whatever the case may be. For those of us who are able to reflect on those times, or just remember, and just thank God for them bringing you into this world. Whether you like them or not, agree, disagree, whatever the case may be, embrace your mother. For those of you who have friction with that mother figure or your mom and they're still alive, get it right if you're able. If you're able, get it right. Whether it's with your aunts or your sisters or your grandparents or your mom or your godparents or whatever the case may be, get it right while you're able. While you're able, get it right. I know it takes two, but do your part. Just like I gotta do my part, do your part. I am blessed to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stepmom. And she is awesome, and I thank God for her. And I'm glad that she's in my life. And I know our relationship has grown tremendously, especially these past couple of years. She has been a blessing more than I can just count. And I'm just so thankful for her. And I'm a better man because of her. And I thank God for you. I really do. I thank God for you. I'm blessed to have godmoms. I'm blessed to have a church aunt, as I call her. And I'm blessed to have a few church mamas. They hold me accountable. And I appreciate them keeping me in line. So I thank God for them. And maybe you have those as well, on top of having your birth mom. And maybe you don't have none. I don't know your situation, but you do. Please, let's just celebrate today. And for those of you I know who don't have your mom and don't have that mother figure, I empathize with you. I am here for you. I am praying for you. And just know that you're not alone. You're not by yourself. And let's not be jealous and envious because someone else's mom or grandparent or whatever is still alive. Because we know one day we all got to die, right? We know one day they all going to be, I hate to say it. I mean, I don't want to say I hate to say it, but we all got to die. And they may not no longer be here. So embrace those moments. Cherish those moments with those mother figures or your mom while they're still living, while they're still breathing, and get it right. And let's be there for one another. Maybe you know someone who don't have their mom or a mother figure or whatever. Let's call them or text them or check up on them to make sure that they're okay, because this is a hard time. Whether it's Mother's Day, Father's Day, every day We all go through various trials and storms, lose various people in our life, and we all need each other. But on this day, I just know the world celebrates Mother's Day, but we know Mother's Day should be every day. Just like we should celebrate Christ every day, not just on Christmas, but we should celebrate Christ every day. We should be living for God every day. It shouldn't take one day for us to celebrate moms and dads and children and most importantly our Lord and Savior. It should be every day, right? So I just pray this has encouraged you, inspired you, and motivated you in some kind of way. The blessing of a mother. Mom's a blessing in so many ways. However that mother looks like to you, like I said, cousin, aunt, sister, grandparent, step parent, adopted parent, motherly figure, mentor, whoever that is, we just thank God for each and every one of you. And for those who passed away, we remember you. We honor you. We will never forget you. You're forever in our hearts. And again, happy Mother's Day to you all. And for all of you who had to raise children all by yourself, whether you're older now, whether you're in the process, whether you are doing it right now, God bless you. We're thankful. And for those who was able to raise your kids in a household with mama and daddy or whatever the case may be, we thank you. We honor you. God bless you. And just God bless all of you. So just thank you for all that you do. Sometimes we just need to just take time to just say thank you. We thank God for another day. We thank God for His grace and mercy. We thank God for food, clothing, and shelter. We thank God, but do we take time to thank people? Do we? Just give thanks. Just thank you. And I pray that this has blessed you in so many ways. Thank you for you all blessing me. And I pray that this can continue to carry on in the days and weeks to come. May God bless you. May God keep you. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this. Until next time, B.D. Wood, known as Brian Woodson, I'm out. Thank you so much.